Honestly, we went a little overboard these last couple months with the game pickups. And spoiler alert, that's not even all that we got. Anyway, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We have a lot of games that we're gonna go over today, so let's just hop straight into the video. So one of our many side quests that we have when looking for games is picking up video games that have an anime, or I don't know if the game came out first or if the anime came out first, but first up we have Ghost in a Shell. Okay, don't hate me, but honestly I have not actually watched Ghost in the Shell, so I have no idea what the story is about. It looks kind of like I don't know, kind of reminds me of if you were to take maybe a bit of like Metal Gear or maybe even a little bit Resident Evil kind of characters and like threw it in anime style CGI kind of game. I guess we'll have to see what this game is about. Next up we have Graffiti Kingdom. Now this looks kind of like a build your own story RPG. I guess you draw your own characters and yeah, create your own villains and heroes. It's actually kind of a cool type of game. I wonder how exactly, without using like a drawing pad, how much do you actually get to do in terms of developing the characters? Because like you need to be able to control drawing aspects, but I can't see you being able to do that with just a controller. The Simpsons Hit and Run. This is actually a really nice clean copy that we randomly found at a GameStop. Again, another kind of side quest that we have are actually trying to find all the Simpsons games as well, and you'll see later in the video. Apparently the Simpsons like to put different artwork on each of the different type of consoles, so the artwork for the PS2 will look different from the Wii to the Xbox and so on and so on. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am. Now this looks like a chaotic game. You got the ability to unalive characters, there's golfing, there's racing. I mean, it's pretty much fitting for the show. That show was kind of okay. I sometimes would sneak and try to watch a little bit because, you know, technically I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid, but definitely this like looks like a totally just chaotic, goofy little game if you want to just hang out and play your favorite TV show. Taru Man. Now honestly, the artwork alone, I would have never guessed that this is some type of like rhythm-based game. It looks actually pretty cool. Like a little bit of like Guitar Hero, and then maybe, I don't know if like Rhythm Haven. I know those aren't made by the same people, but that's what it kind of, the vibes are giving. And then the last one in the PlayStation 2 category would be Stretch Panic. Now neither one of us had any clue what this game was. It just looked kind of dope at the little record store that we were at, and apparently it's a like comedy kind of action filled game where you have to go and save your 12 sisters that are possessed for some reason. So I don't know, this seems like it'd be kind of goofy and kind of fun to play. Up next in our PS1 category we have Street Fighter Collection. Good old classic Street Fighter, everybody knows that about these games. Not too much to go over with that outside of the music is always dope. I love a little 8-bit music soundtrack, and of course my fave, Miss Chun-Li with the thickum thighs. But make sure y'all drop down below who's your favorite Street Fighter character. Then we have Warcraft 2, The Dark Saga. Looks just kind of like a typical D&D style type of game. A classic platformer, Rayman. But what's special about this one is we got the Black Label edition. In the PSP category we have Ghost in the Shell once again, except the art style on this one looks a little more closer to the anime. I think the other one looks more like the unmentioned live action that no one wants to talk about. Another classic, the rapper. Honestly, we had this game already on the PS1, but I wanted it for my PSP, so I went ahead and was like, yeah, get me a copy of this rapper. Honestly, I wish they put the second one on PSP too, but c'est la vie. And as we wrap up our PlayStation, we have Ninja Gaiden 2, the Collector's Edition. This looks like your typical good kind of slasher fighting game with a little bit of story behind it as well. Hatsune Miku Project Diva X, or who I would like to call the original VTuber. This is looks like just a rhythm-based game. You know, she's got to do her singing and her dancing. Then we have the King of Fighters. I am so bad with Roman numerals. Looks like number 14? No. Yes. No. This is like another like fighting game. Honestly, it looks like they kind of took like Tekken and Soul Calibur and mixed it into one. And I've never actually heard of the King of Fighters, so if there are any like big King of Fighter fans, let me know if people are still out here putting the grind in as much as they do in like Tekken or Soul Calibur or even Street Fighters. Taking it way back, we have Cool World on the Super Nintendo. Honestly, I never actually saw. I believe this is based off of a like cartoon animated movie. I never actually saw the movie, but the first time I was introduced to this sassy woman on the cover was to someone like put clips of this movie to a like EDM techno like song. And I was like, oh, okay. But honestly, this game is like if you went on an acid trip and put it in a beat 'em ups game. That's the best way I can describe it. Moving on to our GameCube games. Looks like we got Disney Sports Soccer. Now, honestly, this isn't probably a game we're gonna actually play, but sometimes you just pick up a game just because. I mean, look how like I've never seen Mickey so intensely playing a game before. He's usually just like cheery and smiley. Then we have another Simpsons game, Road Rage on the GameCube. I wasn't kidding when I said we were on a Simpsons game kick. So here is the first one. I'll show you another copy here shortly of the Simpsons game. Pay close attention to the cover because it's gonna be the exact same game, but something else is gonna be on Homer Simpson's back. Grey's Anatomy fans, step to the front. If you have that inkling of being a doctor but don't want to have the gross gore related to it, then Trauma Team is the game for you. You get to play as like 6 different doctors in different specialties. Pretty cool. Moving on to our 3DS and DS games, we first have Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Okay, honestly, I wasn't expecting to see this game on a handheld, but of course, you know, with the 3D functions, there are some abilities of things to pop out at you on the screen. So you might have a little snake pop up on your screen every now and then. Next, we have Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun. And honestly, whenever you see a Pokemon game for a decent price, I would just recommend snagging it because Pokemon games are always timeless and they're like always going to be expensive. Next, we have Naruto. Powerful Shippuden.
Today, Junior?
Shippuden. I can't pronounce the word. Y'all know what it is. Honestly, I love the little art style. I love chibi art style, so this looks like it's just gonna be a really goofy little game. You get to play as Rock Lee and Naruto, and it's just like a little kind of like co-op adventure style game. Kirby Canvas Curse. So this game actually is more touch integrative, so you're gonna have to like draw to get the game to progress forward. If drawing is not really your thing, I think you'll still be fine. And I'm sure a little scribble here, a little scribble there will get you forward. But Kirby is just classic game, and it's cool to see that they added in some actual stylus or click and point aspects to the game. And then last in our DS and 3DS games, it's just another Hatsumiku. But this time it is a collector's box, cute little chibi style, and it comes with some type of like card sets and a little keychain. For all the AOT fans out there, if you want to bring your fantasy to life and join battle with the rest of the crew, you can play Attack on Titan 2, The Final Battle. And then the last game in our Switch collection was another Code Recollection, which I'm currently playing on Sundays on Twitch and here on YouTube. Basically, you are a 13-year-old girl who, at the very young age, her mother was killed off and her father we thought was dead as well, but we got like a mysterious letter from him the day before our 14th birthday telling us to come to this random island, and we have like no memories of like what happened the day our mother died or what happened to our father, and our aunt has been very secretive about our whole life. So we go to this mysterious island to try and figure out what happened, which honestly is kind of messed up. But if you guys are interested in seeing that kind of gameplay, I'll put a link to the videos of the VODs that I've been playing the game every Sunday, or you can check it out yourself. And then our very last game we're gonna show in the video today is just another Simpsons game. Now, like I said, if you paid close attention to the other copy I showed you, there was something on Homer's back. On this one, he's just standing hands up in the air by himself. So every Simpsons, just this specifically this title, the Simpsons game, has a different art style on the front, which I think is pretty cool and makes it kind of a fun thing to go and collect. That was about 28 different games that I just showed you, but like I said at the beginning of the video, that is not all the games we got in the last 2 months. We went crazy with the game hunting. Honestly, there was a couple of deals that we hit up, and I'm gonna have a couple videos later on coming out here soon to show those deals that we did. So if you guys like this kind of content, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.